So we're going to be doing a quick little practice before the exam. Let's see how many more people join us. I'm going to focus on specific things that will appear on the exams. If you haven't done it already, the last day to do it is Monday. So without any further ado, let me share my screen. All right. If you were paying attention to your streams, you'd have seen that I just sent it out. I just practiced it with some of your colleagues, and that's where we're going to practice some of these. Since it's just 3 of you, I'll keep it nice and short, but just remember, the last thing we practiced was modals. We're focusing on ought to and should. We're focusing on must and have to. And we're focusing on will and would, right? That was the last thing we saw in our unit. That was unit 2 of English 4. And so you should be able to do your forum and your exam. The last day to do the exam is Monday. So if you finished all the other activities, go ahead, enjoy your exam. So before we do anything else, let's get a little practice in. All right, since it's just 3 of you, I'll make this easier. I'll go through some of them. I'll do some and you will do some. And as the rest of your colleagues jump in, we will practice with them as well. All right, so last things we did were modal verbs. So let's start with modal verbs. All right, good morning, Itzel. Can you hear us? Yes, no, Itzel, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
All right, Emiliano, help me here. Which modal verb should I use?
¿Me la puede repetir, profesor?
Yes. ¿Qué verbo debo usar aquí? De los modales que practicamos, ¿cuál sería el perfecto para esta oración?
No me acuerdo, discúlpeme.
Right, do you remember the modal verbs? Let's look at the list of modal verbs again. Right? These are your modal verbs. Can, could, may, might, will, would, must, shall, should, and ought to. Choose one of those modal verbs for this sentence.
You must study if you want to pass your exams.
Good job. All right. Oh yeah, don't forget to put your full name and groups in the chat. Thank you, Itzel. The others follow suit. Andrea, let's continue with modal verbs. Which modal verb is appropriate here, Andrea?
Dinner is ready. You don't need it. Cook tonight.
You don't need to cook tonight, or you need not cook tonight. All right, one more time.
Dinner is ready. You need cook tonight.
Good. All right. Jorge, which one? Which modal verb fits this sentence?
Be careful with the cooktop. You won't touch if it's hot.
All right. Should not, must not. All right. Si está caliente, no debes tocarlo. All right. One more time. With the right answer this time, Jorge?
Ah, sí, tenía el micro apagado, pero...
Don't worry. Go ahead.
Be careful with the cooktop. You must touch it if it's hot.
All right. Good. All right. Itself.
If you don't have energy, you can go to bed early and at night.
All right. Should or ought to, right? So no tienes energía, debes ir a descansar. All right, one more time. If you don't have energy, you should.
If you don't have energy, you should go to the bed early at night.
Good. And last one, Diego.
If you want to have a healthy diet, you have to talk to a nutritionist.
Nutritionist. Well, have to and want don't really go together, so it still should. Right, a recommendation. One more time.
If you want to have a healthy
Diet.
diet,
Mhm.
you should talk to a nutritionist.
Nutritionist. Repeat.
Nutritionist.
Good. Right. And since we're now 6, ISIS, complete this sentence. How should we transform the verb have to go with she in a sentence talking about next Monday?
She has an appointment with the doctor.
Next Monday. Repeat.
She has an appointment with the doctor next Monday.
Good job. All right. Back to you, Emiliano. Your verb is play, but your time is right now. How would you transform that verb for this sentence?
Right now we are playing a game.
Perfect. Good job. All right, let's continue with Diego, 300. Next weekend, your verb is go.
Mm. Next weekend we will go to the cinema.
Right. Remember, we use will when the idea is not complete, when our plan is not fixed. If you know the plan, you use the present continuous form, are going to, or sometimes the present simple form, because the plan is 100%. All right, so for plans, let me bring it up on my screen again for those who don't remember. All right. If you have the plan, or if there's evidence, we use going to. So they are going to. If it's in the moment, if you're gonna make a promise or a threat, or you're being nice and you're offering something in the moment, or you're saying no to something, then you use will. Okay, so for plans, we use going to. All right, one more time, Diego.
Next weekend we are going to the cinema.
Perfect. All right. Itself, your verb is have. This is a tricky one because remember, this is talking also about preferences. How would you make this sentence?
I don't like vanilla ice cream. I prefer
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
chocolate ice cream.
Yes, I prefer to have. Yes, good job. Right, and the last one goes back to Andrea. which small words, which connecting words would you use in this sentence?
My brother is much. So, my brother is so funny.
Yes.
That
Me-
everybody wants to hear his jokes.
Right. One more time, more fluently. My brother is so funny that everyone wants to hear his jokes.
My brother is so funny that everyone wants to hear his jokes.
Right. And the others are more just for practice. So for example, you need to remember how to change your sentences to passive. So this is an active voice sentence. This in passive voice, you would have is spoken. Now it's very important to remember these third forms of our verbs, those past participles. Let me show you some more example. These might not appear on the exam, but it's good to know. All right. Let's keep it going. Back to ISIS, feelings, food, and the house. Choose a category, ISIS, and let us keep going.
100.
Yeah, for feeling or for house?
House.
All right. In your house, where do you put the rubbish?
In the fridge.
In the fridge? Rubbish? No. In the fridge, you put food. You put the rubbish in the dustbin, the garbage bin, the trash can, the waste basket. That's garbage, right? That's where you put the rubbish, right? 200. Amir, you just joined us. You want to use your fridge or TV or a computer. First, you need to connect it to something. Where do you connect your electrical appliances?
Sería computer.
No, it's a thing in the wall. You plug it into the wall, right? You can call it an electrical plug, electrical socket, a connector. You can even put it into your no-break surge protectors, things like those, but it has to go through something that has electricity. All right, back to you, Emiliano. What do you use, Emiliano, to cover your window?
What do you use to cover windows?
Yeah,
Curtain?
correct. All right, let's keep going. Diego, you need to wash your hands or the dishes. You open the, what is that thing called?
And grief.
You're thinking in Spanish. It's called a tap or a pipe. Depending on how you open it, the water comes out of the tap, right? And last one in house, Andrea, you have it in the ceiling. It gives you light. What is it called?
Un foco. Es que no sé cómo
Yes,
dice.
pero en español, en inglés.
Um, este,
Anybody knows what it's called in English?
like bulb.
Yeah, exactly. A light bulb. All right, let's do some more, guys. Diego, let's go back to you. Is optimistic negative or positive?
And positive.
Good. All right. 200. Amir, if you don't like to talk to people or talk in front of people, are you extroverted or are you shy?
Sería, bueno, introvert o
Introvert, shy, embarrassed. All right. Timid. Itself, when you feel very, very surprised, what's another word we can use? Boring or amazing?
Amazing.
All right, good. All right, let's keep it going. Almost done, guys. This one, just open up your microphone and tell me what you see. What is this food? What is this called? Who knows? ISIS. Do you know what this is called?
Garnier.
Onion.
Yes. Garlic. Onion is completely a ball, while garlic has little fingers inside, little heads of garlic inside. All right. So that's garlic. And the last one. What food is this? Use it when you're making coleslaw. Who knows this one? Who knows this one? Emiliano, you know this one? What is this called?
lettuce. Bueno,
Again, lettuce?
juice.
No.
Lettuce.
Same family, but not lettuce. Diego, do you know? Emiliano, do you know?
Cabbage.
Cabbage, exactly. All right, guys. So take up as much time as you need to complete your platform activities. Remember, the last day to complete the exam is Monday. If you have any questions, do let me know. Yes, Emiliano? See your microphone open, but I'm not hearing you. All right, so do jump on the platform. And well, if you want, you can type in the chat. I'm not hearing you, Emiliano. We will start a new unit as of Tuesday. So jump on your platforms, get busy. I'll also start having office hours for those who want to have sessions, need some sort of assessment or advice. I'll start opening up more office hours. And as you know, that we're trying to make sure your faculty is open as well. So I'll give you more news as the weeks and months go by. Right? So complete your exams, complete your units, and I will see you next Saturday. Take care.